Anyone over there want to come in? In here. Hello, everyone.
See you.
I'm dreaming of a nostalgic Christmas. Hello, everyone. My name is Deborah Roberts, and I'm the chair of the Stoughton Select Board. Welcome to nostalgic Christmas event at our historic depot, train depot. If these walls could talk, they would say and tell us, over there were young kids that were talking about ice cream cones as they go into the city of Boston. Or over here you would see business people, men and women with briefcases, reading the newspaper, getting prepared to go into the city for their fortune. They would tell you that they've seen young kids, really young kids, grow up to be fine adults. They would tell you over the years how the demographics of the town of Stoughton has changed. Now, I love Hallmark movies, and I hope you do too. Here's a story. In the 1960s, there was an 18-year-old gentleman that worked on a farm, and he became restless. He wanted some excitement. So he jumped on the train without knowing where the train was going to take him. Turns out that train was taking him to the city, to Boston. He asked the conductor, "Where do the Portuguese live?" And that conductor said, "In Stoughton, in the town of Stoughton." Now, in case Hallmark doesn't pick up this story, I can tell you it has a happy ending. The happy ending is he met and married a lovely bride. He had a wonderful family and a steady job. So, as you experience our agenda for today, and I'll read that off a little later, I want you to pay close attention because these walls may talk. Because now you become a part of the story. Because you're here. So, oh, that was so nice. About the 18-year-old. But anyway, we're going to start out with the carolers, and that's Miss Sarah Vaughn. She's over there. And then we'll have some historical notes from Mark White. We'll have the night before Christmas fireside reading, and we'll have some prizes, and we'll eat our cookies and have our hot chocolate. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time, and thank you very much.
Feel free to sing along. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright.
probably want to talk to one.
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you hear silver bells, silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring a ling, ring a ling, hear them ring, soon it will be Christmas Day. Strings of streetlights, even starlights, twinkle bright red and green, as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids blush. This is Santa's big scene, and above all this bustle you hear silver bells, silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Hear them ring, soon it will be Christmas Day. Soon it will be Christmas Frosty so fair, with a jolly happy soul, with a fun pipe and a broken nose, two eyes lean out of play with good carpets to eat. While we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shared a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shared a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah, life and joy. Let's have a party, the love is the Lord. Gather round the table, a king to a tree. Steady back to play with the coffee to eat. Now we are playing, the candles are burning low. One more each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One more each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Wanting to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they come raising the sound, roar like the together gathering while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. On all they sing on the road and their little toes to every home. Ding dong, ding dong. With their eyes all aglow,
Let's go take a walk.
Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening's festivities.
Excuse me, everybody. I just got word from Santa up at the North Pole, and he lost his sleigh. Now, I don't know where his sleigh is, but if anybody finds it, just please let us know so that we can make sure everybody gets the presents on time, okay? So, keep your eyes open, and if you find the sleigh, to let us know so Santa can kind of sleep at night knowing that he's gonna get the presents out. Okay, everybody good with that? Is everybody having a good time? Great, thank you. Now to Deborah. Deborah?
I wanted to remind everyone we have refreshments. Please enjoy yourself. Get the refreshments, the hot chocolate, and the cookies. And next on our agenda is Mark Zamanian and the wife of Karen. You want to come and want to stand here? Okay. The camera. Right here. We'll get out of the way. Historical note. Mark and wife.
So I just wanted to take a quick moment. Last year, before the select board, they needed help with this building. We had invested a lot of money into it through the Community Preservation Committee, and we weren't able to get the doors open. I'll never forget, we had a joint meeting, and the select board says, we need some help. And something that you don't hear a lot in this society was my response, and that was, how can I help? Now, in fairness, I stole that from a corny little sitcom that I watched called New Amsterdam, but it stuck with me through the various seasons that I watched, because nobody asks that question anymore. We live in a society where we're always at odds. Everybody's right, everybody's wrong. But that simple phrase, how can I help, goes a long way. It takes everybody's opinions out of it and simply gets to the heart of the matter. This was the heart of the matter for the select board on that day. And Mr. McCrisky, Ms. Roberts, the entire select board said, we need some money to get this building open. Now, from the Community Preservation Committee, we had already invested a lot into this, so our question was, okay, but how does this work? How can the public get access to this? And Joe McCrisky says, if you can give me the money or recommend it to town meeting, I promise you by Christmas, we will have an event here. And here we are. So I want to thank Ms. Roberts, the chair of the select board, for instigating this with Dave Lurie. I want to thank the entire select board for taking the time to ask for the money, and I want to thank the Community Preservation Committee for recommending it. Most importantly, I want to thank town meeting for approving it. This is for you people, and it's a start. This is really in its infantile stages, but I'm excited that this building is warm, lit, and open. Recently, the Redevelopment Authority invested in some outdoor lights on this. We would like the community to see this as a welcome space for you to gather. So with that said, I'm going to turn this over to Dwight. And before I do, I want to thank the high school choir who sang wonderfully tonight. If everybody I also want to thank the Little Theater of Stoughton, Dave, Lori, and Jan, for putting this event together and really doing so on a shoestring. 6 weeks ago, they were asked to do this. So heck of a time getting this together from my Jewish friend Dave and Jan. I tease Dave because he's more into Christmas than many Christians. But it's wonderful to have Dave here, and thank that organization. And just as an overall, I want to thank the fire department for being here tonight to keep us safe. With that said, I'm going to turn over the historical stuff to Dwight McCarron, my vice chair. Dwight?
Hi, everybody. I'm head of the Historical Society. You know, we're in the Lucius Clapp building, which is one of the 2 National Historic Landmarks in Stoughton. The other one is this building here, built in 1888. So I'm going to keep my remarks to two things about history, one pleasant and one kind of scary. The pleasant one is, here's a picture of this room in 1982 with a fireplace, a Christmas tree, people singing. It was a celebration because back then the town had spent, volunteers for the most part, had spent 10 years getting this train station fixed up, really nice again. The plan had been to tear it down because they were going to put Route 27 right through here and solve Stoughton's traffic problem by putting the traffic right out, coming out this side of Brock Street. But that spurred some people in the Historical Commission before my time to save this building. So a series of bake sales, dancers, volunteers brought this station back. Back then I think they painted it all green. So they worked and worked and worked, and finally, for about 5 years, the building was in such good shape, they had town events like this in here all the time. And back then, they had toilets that would flush, too. We're working on the toilets that are flushing. You know, we got heat, we got light, running water when we can get it. That's the happy part. So to think in 1982, people were singing carols in front of the Christmas tree and their fireplace. Merry Christmas, everybody. The scary part is, this was back then, in the 1930s, I believe, this wasn't the end of the line. So a train, they had what they called the boat train, which went all the way eventually from Boston through Stoughton down to Fall River. And you could get a boat to New York from Fall River or coming back. So one afternoon, the boat train, which was roaring through here, wasn't even going to stop. 2 little boys thought it would be funny. What would happen if they put 2 railroad spikes on the track? They want to see what will happen. So the train going back. Well, what happened was it came right through that wall, smashed in this whole side of the building, and trapped in the women's room. They came to rescue, so the women who were in the women's room couldn't get out. They had to go out that window there. Now, they weren't just any women. It turned out they were people who lived down the street, and their house didn't have running water and flush toilets. So they'd actually come down to the railroad station and use the toilets, if you can imagine that. But fortunately, you know, they brought a big equipment in here, and within, I think, 6 months, they had the station more or less back to, you know, I think what we have now. It's certainly been a lot nicer than this in the past, and it's been a lot worse than this in the past. But it's a beautiful part of Stoughton. The motto of the Stoughton Historical Society is preserving the worthwhile past. This railroad station is part of the worthwhile path, and I salute the town of Stoughton and all the people in it who come up with the money and the commitment to start to bring this railroad station back. So just to be in it, I'm honored to be in it, and I'm honored to have all you people here as well. So if some point you stop by the Historical Society, we have a lot of historical materials. We have a biography written by a man who went to the Civil War, left the town of Stoughton on the train. Now when he left, this station wasn't built yet. There was another one there. Went off to his training camp in Lowell on the train. Eventually went off to the Civil War, served for 2.5 years, was in a lot of the big, every day He wrote in pencil in a little diary. And we have a copy of that diary in society. Since then, high school students have helped me transcribe it, so you can now buy that diary on sale for $10, usually $20 by the way, this Christmas, of Alfred Waldo writing about the various accounts of what it's like for an 18-year-old kid to get on a train and head off to the Civil War. And many other books like that too. We have Howard Hanson's Historical Sampler, which I was hoping I would have for you tonight, but they're still being bound at the printers. But next week, if we have copies of that, I'll put it on Facebook. I'll try and get the word out there. We'll be open Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday of next week. And if you're interested, there's a table out there with a lot more historical stuff on it. I think our task, though, here is to perform some kind of magic. Is this way? You ready to do the magic?
Sure is.
So there's a historical spell that I know that actually is supposed to make the lights come on in here. So if we count down, I need all your help, but we have to count down from 10 to 0. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,